Hello everybody, welcome to the depressing academic cave that is my bedroom. Today we have another project, everybody. Another work to do. I'm stretching just a little bit. You know, I've been binge watching The Blacklist lately, and it's just so phenomenal. I can't believe I didn't watch it earlier. My dad was obsessed with it, but you know, I thought it was just some regular old action movie, you know, the types that dads love. But no, it's just incredible. So if you guys are, you know, looking for a crime series that you want to binge watch, go ahead and check out The Blacklist. It's already got like 8 seasons, so I'm intensely late to the party, but you know, that aside, today we're gonna do some researching. Aggressively greeting, hello, hi. But yeah, today we're going to be writing, well, I say we, but I'm the only one stuck in this nightmare. But I think you guys are also studying or having some projects of your own, so we can suffer together. But yeah, so today the topic is retrieval practice. Now what retrieval practice is basically like, you know, you know, the good old like flashcards, doing quizzes, writing notes down. It's the methods that you use to memorize something. When you have an exam, when you're revising for a test, retrieval practice is the, you know, the repetition of things, repetition of information, retrieving information from your mind again and again to solidify it in your long-term memory. That is only my hunch, of course. Now we're going to go deep in the academic sources and see what it really is about. See what the academic, you know, definition, the official definition of it is. And so from there on, I'll dig myself a deeper hole and, you know, just keep going down that rabbit hole. And there's also another thing I have to research. It's the pressure during retrieval can undermine the learning benefits, meaning if, you know, in the testing process there's anxiety felt by the participants, maybe the effectiveness might be undermined. Xin chào mọi người, mình là người Việt nên mình sẽ làm một cái bài một bài nghiên cứu cho môn tâm lý học của mình, và nó khá là kiểu dễ áp dụng cho mọi người ấy, tại vì nó nói về chuyện là học khi mà kiểu bạn muốn nhớ một cái gì đấy đúng không, thì có nhiều các cái phương thức để bạn ghi nhớ cái thông tin đấy vào trí nhớ dài hạn ấy. Thì mình đang học về cái đấy. Isn't annoying when someone asks. I feel like I've transcended that at that point. I don't know. I think it's because I've been binge watching The Blacklist. I'm so easily influenced. But yeah, I think I talk differently now. Can I lick your feet? Go ahead. It doesn't taste good. I'm telling you that. Post Blacklist clarity. KROWKO fucking, yeah. I feel good. Okay. So, let's get started. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna boot up this little library here, and I'm going to see. Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't show my history on stream. That's amazing. Okay. And we're gonna go with retrieval practice. And then from there, we're gonna have some things. Whoops! Oh shit. Fuck. Well, you can look at that. It's okay, it's not my real name anyways. I'll just close this just in case. Thank God they don't have the real name in there. Otherwise I would have been fucked. Doxel. Yeah, no, that was close. Turns out it's not the real one. Don't worry about it. Okay, retrieval practice. There it is. Oopty doopty. Nah, it's okay. Honestly, to be completely fair with you, I don't think anything's gonna happen when I get dogs. It's like a thing where people just sort of exaggerate to sort of mystify the whole I'm gonna hack you kind of thing. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Do I seem different? I think I seem different. The blacklist, man. The post-blacklist clarity, like Cho said. I'm a new viewer in Vietnam. I hope we can learn something today. I hope so too. I'm here to do that, so good luck on your studying. Thank you so much. Tendaku, if you want to talk about that, I suggest you talk about that alone. And by that I mean I can ban you. And you can talk about it to yourself. If you want to mention things like that. Is that good? Can't be jealous of your jobless, homeless family that's made in yeah. Exactly. It doesn't really matter at this point. This seems interesting. Ah, for fuck's sake, it's this shit again. 1 second. I swear to fuck if they tell me to log in again. What are you studying? In psychology. Okay, you read online. Actually, let me just get all of the things that is good. Oh, I forgot. I totally forgot something. 1 second, guys. Open hyperlink. There you go. Whoops. Whoop-de-doop-de-doo. Alright, 1 second. I'm trying to pull out all of the references that I have. That hopefully will make a difference here. Oh! Half of my Windows is gone. There it is, thank you. Okay. I'm looking chill. Yeah, I've just been watching this show and it just mellows me out. And the funniest thing is, it's a very violent show about crime, but there's something about watching crime and just gruel and, you know, just blood everywhere that just calms you. You know? I understand that's a bit concerning, but oh well. I'm a VTuber. How much worse can it get? Let's see. Okay. 1 second. Ugh, this is what I don't like about this goddamn stream thing. Okay, there we go. Ugh. Properties. I think this is good. There we go. Perfect. Oh my god. The stream. There we go. Thank you. And this one. There we go. Perfect. Alright, now we can read this. You could have blacklist. Not blackout, blacklist. It's amazing. I've been binge watched like, I don't know, 20 episodes. over like 2 days, and I have just been so in love. Yes, I'm majoring in psychology, that's why. I thought that was touching. No, it's teaching. Blacklist, yes. You know, we could Netflix and chill that one. We could chill while we're watching, you know, just murderers and just high-end criminals gutting people alive. Like, you know, some very romantic material, you know? Gets the mood on. One thing I like about that show, though, is that it has really good music. It has a great collection of music. Wow, my screen just looks like a mumbo jumbo of letters. It's the freaky content that's concerning. Don't worry. I don't bite. Unless you want me to. That's a lie. I bite anyways. Anyways, what are we doing? Alright. 1 second, I'm gonna do this very annoying thing. Perfect. There it is. Okay. Okay, there it is. Thank you. Now I can write that down. I gotta cite this paper. Ugh, a lot of things to do. I'll be your chew toy, that's adorable. 1 second. Excuse me. Of course. Okay. Copyright this figure appear in a blog post by the first and third author. The fuck does that mean? Okay. I'm just gonna cite it here. Tarot. Oh, forgot that. Same string could be that. Tại vì mạng giờ này tệ mọi người. Không phải lỗi tại chúng mình đúng không? There we go. I'm gonna put that down. Definition. Whoop. Long term. Okay. Keyboard sounds be different. It does? Kid like me studying in an international school but don't go study abroad. It's not really weird. We have a bunch of people like that. A bunch of them I know personally. It's quite normal. Okay. Direct. We also have indirect. Perfect. ASMR the voice. This is my first stream of Kyoko and I'm enjoying it so far. Thank you for calling my name, which nobody uses. I'm usually KROWKO or KOKO. You're the only one. Well, not really the only one. Not that special. I'm kidding. No, but the very, very few people who actually call me by Kyoko, so thank you for that. Furious typing is therapeutic. I'm not trying to be ASMR, I'm just very chill from watching The Blacklist. Finally someone read the description. True. ASMR voice, I guess so. Okay. Don't put too much pressure. Oh, on your test. Well, according to this, one of the greatest ways to consolidate your memory is by retrieving it from your retrieving learned information. Now that is to say that you have already learned this information before. If you haven't and you're cramming last minute, that's on you. But there are many ways to do retrieval practices. You can do quizzes, which I'm sure school provides you. If they don't, then fuck your school. Or you can do flashcards, or you can go through information one by one, retrieve it, try to retrieve it. If you haven't retrieved something, go do that again. It's pretty simple. Personally, what I do for... Okay, which kind of test is it? Is it an open book test or a closed book test? 6 topics, like more than 30 presentations. Is it an open book test or a closed book test? Now, here's the way that I study for my tests. Closed book ones, what I do is I write everything down by hand. I know that sounds very tedious, but you have to write it down in your own words. Then you will understand the material, and then what I do afterwards is I teach the material. You don't need an audience for this. Stand somewhere in a corner of your room where there's like a wall behind you, or like a board, even better, a whiteboard, whatever, behind you, and teach that material to nobody. Right? To nobody, to the ghosts in your room. But just try to teach it, because when you teach it, you truly understand it. You have to understand it to teach it. And once you've understood it, you don't have to remember it anymore, because it's gone through another process of learning. It's deeper learning. And that's much better than just remembering stuff. If you're trying to remember numbers or dates, what I used to do, and I don't even know if this is right or wrong, but what I used to do is, here, I'll write this down. I don't know if this makes sense to anybody, and I don't know if it's gonna be helpful for you, but let's say, I can't write it down because you can't see, but okay. I'll take a note here, and I'll write a random string of numbers. And then if you have to remember it, all you gotta do, let's see, you have 1996, and then 1998, and then 2000, and I don't fucking know, 2012, right? So normally people would go about and remember these years one by one, which is kind of a waste of your headspace. What I do is I remember the first number, which is 1996, and how you do that is by assigning that number a meaning, because humans learn better with meaning. So 1996, I have a friend whose birth year is 1996, so what I do is I assign that to him. So I don't remember the information as 1996, I assign his name to the information, right? So let's say I'm talking about wars. Let's pretend that wars happen in these years. Now, when I think about wars, I'm going to think about his name. Now, his name starts with an S, and then I just remember S, okay? S. And then from 1996, the next number is 1998. So what I remember is S plus 2, and then the next one is also plus 2, so that's also 2, okay? Because 2000 is 2 from 1998, and then plus 10. So all you gotta remember now is S2 to 10. And you're done. And that's how you remember it. And then you might be like, okay, that's even harder than remembering just regular numbers, but it's not. It really isn't. That's mnemonics. I don't know what that is. I sincerely don't know what it is, but when I had history exams, I find it so difficult to remember dates. And so I just thought, fuck it, right? I'm trying to find any possible connections between the numbers, and that's how you do it. What application are you using? What do you mean? I'm using multiple applications. Which one are you referring to? I know you're lost, but okay. Basically, the basic point here is to remember when you study for a test is try to make your information meaningful to you. Now that could be in a multitude of ways. You could actually make yourself interested in the topics that you're studying. If you fail to do that, you could try to find some underlying patterns underlying the information that you're learning, or assign some other abstract / symbolic meaning behind it, or into an impression. Try to make it into something that's easier to remember for you. It like anything. It could be anything. It could be plushies. It could be colors, right? Because for me, colors actually represent, like, numbers actually have colors behind them. So any number, like 5 is blue for me, and 5 is a male. I know it's funny, and nobody understands when I say that. Well, some people do. But 5 is male and blue. 1 is male and white. Right? 2 is female and pink. It's always been the same for me. So that's what I used to learn with. And I don't know what the fuck that is, but it works. Is this a memory set mnemonics? Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Cool. Thank you for that. See, you learn something new every day. Yeah, that's true. Just do anything. Just be creative with it. Nobody's gonna know how you learned it, right? They only know the answer that you put down into the test. There's nobody there to regulate how you study those things. Cảm ơn bạn Đại Thiên Tống hay là Tổng gì đấy. Cảm ơn bạn. Sorry. That's true, Joanne. That's true. Yeah, it's study only. I'm actually doing this for my paper, so it's not like I'm just fucking around. Well, I am, but you know, studying at the same time. Look at this. Exactly what we talked about in cramming. The information learned through cramming will be rapidly forgotten due to high retrieval strength and low storage strength, whereas spacing out learning increases storage strength by allowing retrieval strength to wane before restudy. That is so interesting. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a gem. We have to hold on to this information. That's interesting. It is. And, you know, when you study psychology, this is one of the, like, you know, randomly you come across these really cool things about the human mind. And it's great. It's fun.
Come on.
Oh, somebody donated. Thank you so much for another one. Tôi bị cận, bạn có thể phóng to màn hình không? Mình cũng bị cận nhưng mà mình không quan tâm. Johan, that is a beautiful comparison. Watching someone else studying while studying is interesting. Yeah, I know. I really hope so. That is not Wikipedia. We're not allowed to use Wikipedia as an academic source. Có nghĩa bà Thanh đấy là một điều rất bình thường. You know what? I will be a saint and not say anything to the annoying motherfuckers in the chat. I just hope one day life shows you how stupid you are. You know, KROWKO said that. Imotoji, I think you should watch yesterday's stream. I talked about that. Today is not about that. Oh, finally, dear Lord. Okay, here it is. Okay. I'm gonna need to see that, please. This one. Get that diploma, girl. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I swear to fuck it, they do that again. 1 second. Oh, no, perfect, okay. Alright. Oof. A lot of things to do. There we go. Secure the bag. The bag shall arrive a little late. I have at least 5 more years to go. I sound tired? Do I sound tired to you? Or do other people just sound too overly excited? Okay. Could I get anything else? Let's see. Let's see now. I swear to God. If they make me sign in one more time. Nope. Okay, good. How long will the stream last? Preferably pretty long, because I have to study, so the longer it is, the better. Approximately 2 to 3 hours. Oh dear, you don't want to go back to school. Jeez. The high school? Jesus Christ. High school is lame. Now that I think about it, ugh. No. I love my friends in high school, but high school itself? Jesus. Oops. This is your last year. Yep, it is. You liked math class? Oh my god. This is why we're not engaged. Ugh. Is this to be something good? No, I'm telling you, like the school part of high school is not great, educationally speaking, but the friends were great. You love geometry. That's so interesting. Look at my chat being interesting. Let's stretch a bit. Okay. You know, usually I wouldn't do it for free, but then again, my health depends on it, so okay. Oh. Your plans after fully graduated? It's too far in the future. I have no plans. I plan to succeed. I plan to get money, but how I'll do it is dependent on the future. And it's 5 years ahead. It's too long to plan anything. The beloved Vtuber. I mean, I don't think being a Vtuber, well, it used to be sufficient financially, but ever since the rise of subscribers, specifically Vietnamese subscribers, I've talked about this before, my revenues have seen a sad drop. So I don't know, I don't think it's sufficient to keep me financially secure as a... But then again, I haven't done it full time yet, so I don't know. But yeah, the current plan is to have something psychology based as the main thing, and then, you know, on the side I could be an anime girl. But we'll see. That's too far ahead. That's too far ahead to plan anything. I'm not getting rid of the fake fans. In fact, I think there are more fake fans now than ever. I used to only have people who truly cared and who were polite and just fit into the community really well, and they donated a lot. Now those people are being scared away by this slew of new and surface level annoying people who came in. I'm not talking about you guys, but you know, they're out there, and the numbers actually don't mean anything to me if it's subscribers count. Like, I get that people try to, you know, people are happy for me when they see the numbers rise, but it's not what I care about, so it doesn't really make a difference. I'm not good at multitasking. As you can see when I'm reading the chat or talking to you, nothing in this paragraph is going into my brain, so I'm not good at it. Oh, here it is. Of course. I love when you just sigh. I love when you just simp. If you don't have haters, you ain't doing something right. Really? Really? Just hopping into your kingdom. Thank you for that. I'm not a godlike typer at all. I don't think people who donate are always good. Well, they are good in my eyes. They're good for my wallet. They feed me. So I don't think that's bad at all. I don't know what your categorization of good and bad is, but well, no point in arguing. Yeah, I don't... Look, here's the thing. We don't know what anything really is at the end of the day. We don't know what the consequence of things are at the end of the day. Something might come and you might think, oh, this is fucking horrible. But it might result in something beautiful. Vice versa. Something amazing might happen, but its consequence might be bullshit and fuck up your entire life. So, when things happen, I take it that they happen, and leave it at that. 'Cause you never know. You never know how it will turn out, you know? It's too early to judge. But as of right now, how it feels meh. Cho tôi yêu em nhé. Thích thì yêu chứ. Tại sao lại phải hỏi? My ears blessed. Prepare for bad shit always happen. Again, we don't know if it's bad or not. Things happen. I'll leave it at that. Okay. Oh my God. As a Southern, I like your Northern accent so much. Thank you. I like Southern accent. 1 second, guys. Is there something in the field that attracts you? The human mind. I won't answer too many questions today because I try to study more, but a lot of those questions I've already answered in another stream. Hopefully summer gives you a break. Summer is when I'm having my last term exams, because I study in Australia, so everything is backwards. I have my longest breaks in winter, and I only have 1 month break after my last term test in summer. That is so interesting. Look at that. For example, if a student reads a sentence and then immediately covers the sentence and recites it out loud, they're likely not retrieving the information, but rather just keeping the information in their working memory long enough to recite it again. That is an important thing. Okay. Good. Good stuff. It's right there. Long-term memory. Intriguing. Really cool. Very good. See, I get so excited whenever I, find a nugget of knowledge that is just so smart and cool and that I haven't found before. Ah, okay. It was the retrieval attempt and not the correct production of information that produced the retrieval practice benefit. So as long as you put effort in trying to retrieve the information from your long-term memory, then even if you're wrong the first time, it's not going to undermine the retrieval practice effect. Interesting. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. Here's another condition. This is important to our paper. When students are expected to be tested, the increased test expectancy led to better quality encoding of new information. Frequent testing can also serve to decrease mind wandering, that is, thoughts that are unrelated to the material that students are supposed to be studying. Okay, so it was a good thing that teachers tell us when the exams are coming instead of barging into the classroom and declaring they have a random test that day. Thank you. Good to know. Now I can sue my old teacher. Okay. For fuck's... Okay. I'm lagging again. There we go. I see. What do you find interesting about humans? Their mind? Honestly, everything about humans is interesting. As a human, I am quite biased, but I find everything about humans fascinating. I almost chose the path towards biology and becoming a doctor. But at the end, I chose psychology instead. I'm still fascinated by biology, but yeah, the human mind. You could be a doctor. Well, that would take much longer. That would take way longer than psychology would. Oh, that's adorable, T. Watch your mom working on the computer. That's cute. Emiochi. Come on, name. There it is. Oh, that's what I've been waiting for. Yes. Yes. Pressure during retrieval can undermine some of the learning benefits. For example, Quiz himself remember equally well. The high pressure condition did not perform as well in a criterion test compared to the low pressure group. May reduce the learning benefit of retrieval practice. Number of low-stakes retrieval opportunities to help increase learning. Low-stake testing to decrease test anxiety. Awesome. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stand up and stretch. Oh. Oh, my back. Jesus Christ. You beat this psychiatrist, I'll be your doctor. You're thinking of becoming a doctor? That's great. You can fix their body and I'll fix their mind. That is to say, if, only I follow the psychologist route from here on out. I still don't know yet. Oof. Stretching. Matsuya's actually reading. I'm so turned on. Interested. The job prospects. Literally anything. You can go into many fields. You can go into criminology, forensics. You can go, obviously, therapy, You can be an academic, researcher, psychologist. You can work with pharmaceuticals, psychiatrist. You can go into HR. Manage humans, recruiting. You can go into marketing, study the customer service, customers' minds, manipulate them. You can, so many things. You can be a consultant. You can be an assistant. You can literally anything that has human mind in it. You can go in, which is exactly why. I chose it. Yeah, Yeah, psychiatrists require more, but honestly, like, this is the reason why I have this debate with myself. Because, you know, there's so many job opportunities outside of that requires much less learning. So I'm still debating, but we'll see. Yeah, you can write a book, true. You studied engineering. That's nice. I don't know why, but it just sounds like a really Singaporean thing. That means nothing, but I don't know. I just imagine the city to be, you know, well designed and modern, but still green, which is great. Okay. Alright, what do we gotta do? Interleaving. We have another source. We have a lead, everybody. We have a lead. Okay. Ah. I bit my lip. Not in the sexy flirting way. It's just I was peeling the skin off my lip and it went too far. Ouch. My internship was exactly that. Exactly, right? It sounds like that.
Oh no, my lip, no. Well, it hurt. Boop. Boop.
Trying to wet it with my spit, seeing if it helps. That's so cute. What the fuck? Why? Lip smacking.
I'm a blobfish.
Getting hard to read with only one hand. I'm not even moaning. What are you talking about? Oh, fuck. My back. My pussy and my crack. It hurts. One sec. I gotta stretch again. How does the blood taste? Like period blood. I know that just made you went, whoa, ew. But did you know the period blood is literally just like any other blood? There's no difference between period blood and a blood from a bullet wound. Okay? It's the same thing. Stop being weird and saying period blood is dirty. It's scientifically incorrect. I mean the blood on your lips. Which lips, am I right? But it comes out of different places. Okay, Johan, I'm gonna exclude you from this conversation because you're Christian. And you're very strict with your values. But to everybody else, if you're willing to eat out a woman... Do I have to even continue my sentence? You get what I mean? There we go. That's what it is. I will do it no matter what. Preach. Yeah, girl. That's what's up. I know that's right. Okay, Johan, don't blame me. Okay, I don't know the extent to which you know, I don't know what line you draw, I don't know what boundaries you have, so I'm just gonna be respectful and just push you aside whenever we talk about sex. You know? I don't have your ring on my hand and you don't have mine, so we should not talk about that situation. You should save that for your wife. I should save that for my husband, right? That goes according to the values? Alright. But to everybody else, if you're willing to eat out a pussy... I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You don't know what I mean by eat out a woman. Okay. How old are you? If you're under 18, shut up. That's all I'm saying. You mean me? Bless my soul if that was you. Ah, it hurts. My lip hurts. Ah. Fuck. Ugh. You reached 18 3 months ago and you still don't know what eating out a woman is? Okay. Sometimes Google will be your best friend. That's all I'm saying. Your glass on the hair is sexy as fuck, or I'm just down horrendous. You have a thing for glasses, that's fine. Okay. There we go. That's a good one. Yes! Oh! I found it. Beautiful. Okay. Yes. This one I believe I already took. Mm-hmm. Okay. I have healing lips. Do you also have a healing tongue? Bonus package? I'm a Christian and I know what that is. Goes to show Christians are not holier than anyone else. We just feel bad more often. I love that. I love that. It's like, yes, I fuck, but I'm so sinful that I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Like, that's funny. That's great. I love that little, you know, what is it? Self-deprecation. That's a good guy right there who knows how to self-deprecate, you know. It's just usually people are quite a little bit, you know, sensitive about that. But yeah, cool. Thanks for the joke. I do love some self-awareness. Kyoko. My chat is weird. This whole studying session is interesting. Thank you. Thanks to you guys. What? What the fuck is this? That's interesting. Okay, Smith. Interesting. That could be good. Okay, covert term benefits retention. Right. Okay. I think we got what we wanted. Now to find these things. Let's go back here. One second. There we go. Yep, there it is. Beautiful. Very great. I love it when I find a source. This is what it's come to. I'm excited by finding a DOI or an ISBN. I get so turned on. This is my life now. Porn doesn't excite me. ISBN codes do. Okay. Let's go. I love how I'm talking about learning and the chat is talking about which toxic scent they love to sniff the most. It was a great channel. That's a clip. That's a clip? I dare you. Clip it, I dare you. Are you... Huh? Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe I should do this. What are you doing? New Year's. New Year's Eve. Who's gonna be the one to hold you tight when it's exactly 12 o'clock at night? What the fuck is this Gaosao shit? What happens if I clip it? You get a kiss from me? I love clips. Okay, I love being clipped. So, go ahead. That's my mom right there. I thought you said you're my future husband. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. The chat is so disturbing. She's so cute. Oh, shut up. You're cute. Can you be our mom? I guess so. Do I have to ask your permission? like ask your mom's permission? Excuse me, I'd like to forcibly adopt your child. No, you don't have to say in it. He likes my titties. Thank you. Goodbye. That's how the conversation will go. He prefers my anime jiggly titties over your saggy ones. So, I think we have a deal here. I love your name, Fedora. That's adorable. That's fedorable. I hate my life. Does that sound like farting? It's my lips. That's disgusting. I'm sorry if I'm disgusting you. I'm a child. I make weird noises. Get with it. He'll definitely get you. That's true. That's true. Take him. He's being a dead weight for 20 years. More of a senpai vibes? Oh shit. That's kinda hot. The best content on YouTube. A big boob mummy girl study for 3 hours. It's a great use of your time, isn't it? I'm writing too interesting. That's amazing. We can do this together. You know, there's a song that I really like in Arcane. And if you know it, you know it. But it's called What Could Have Been. And I'm so obsessed with it. It's been going around my head these days. It's very deep though. It's like, I am the monster you created. You ripped out all my parts. And worst of all, for me to live, I gotta kill the part of me that saw that I needed you more. Oh, fuck. It breaks me. I hope you know we had everything when you broke me and left these pieces. I want you to hurt like you hurt me today. I want you to lose like I lose when I play What Could Have Been. Oh, and then the best line, it's like, why don't you love who I am? What we could have been. Oh my god, there's even better. There's a line that went like, I couldn't care what invention you made me, 'cause I was meant to be yours. Oh, it's so fucking good. Okay, I'm gonna be calm again, but it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Bang Bao, yes, thanks to Bang Bao. Right. Took me out over that singing. Well, you surely haven't listened to any of my karaoke streams. I would advise, because you're a boomer, I would advise you watch my oldies but goldies karaoke stream where I sung a lot of jazz, a lot of, you know, old school shit, Marilyn Monroe, you know, Frank Sinatra, shit like that. Go ahead. You get yourself turned on by listening to your... I do. I know exactly what voice to make myself wet. Which is both convenient and sad. There we go. It's more about interleaving. Interesting. Okay, cool. Alright. Okay. Taking notes. I want to sleep now. Go to sleep. My voice just turns me off. That's so funny. Oh, I can imagine just like, you know, middle of fucking and you moan once and you're like, yeah, I'm completely dry as Sahara now. Can we just go back to eating our lunch? I'm so turned off right now because of my own voice. I'm like, yes, I think your dick slipped out. Like, there's no moisture left in there. Her voice beautiful. My voice makes me want to puke. How do you keep your passion in learning psychology? What do you do when you're in tough times trying to understand psychology? Thank you for your beautiful question, and thank you for stopping by. I keep my passion in learning psychology by being a human, because I think as long as I'm a human, it necessitates my understanding of my own mind and also other people's minds, which I am forced to be associated with because I'm human. It just comes naturally, and I think psychology comes in clutch every time I have a personal tough time, you know, and I need to understand what's going on inside of me, and that keeps me going. And this might get a bit deep, but a lot of times when I question my path, I remember the people who was very near to giving up everything. And I think you know what I'm alluding to. They're very close to the edge. And I was there in those very fragile moments, and they survived. And, you know, that's some good motivation. 'Cause there will be more people like that out there. And if, you know, my skills could do anything for even just a few of them, then that will be worth it. So, yeah. Thank you, Crow. I needed to hear that. Okay, I'm gonna cry. Stop. Wifey, you're making me cry. I'm gonna report you to the police because you made me cry. God damn it. I was holding it in, you know. I was like, no, I can talk about this with a straight face. And then Rose just went in with the BAM! Fucking sucker punch. Punch those tears out. But yeah, it's... Thanks for that. Thanks for saying that. I'm happy that it helped. Booth is going to jail. We won't be depressed and stressful anymore thanks to your deep voice, and I found that Voice very soothing too. Love it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I gotta take care of my physical health as well. Because, otherwise I won't have this beautiful voice to serve you guys. To serve you? I sound like your slave. Which is kind of hot. But, you know, I gotta try to keep myself healthy. That's why I'm gonna stand up and stretch. 1 second. Oh my... Did you hear that? My entire spine cracked. Bruh. Whoa. We're somehow both noble and down to earth. Appreciate a lot. We could use more people like you. Don't be worried. There are a lot of people like me. A lot of people greater than me. And we should always have hope in humanity because there's always people like that going around. That crack was amazing. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? The cracking job. Thank you. We want to help people instead of planning world domination using it. I mean, what could I do really? Could I convince people to vote for me for President 2040 with this ara voice? Honestly, I don't even think I want to be in a position of power like that. Cheer for support. Mine did crap it that loud. We do a little twisting sometimes. Do you crack your fingers? I pull my fingers. Watch. Like that. Like that. Hear that? I pull them. I also pull my... I turn my joints. And then sometimes I press my toes, and it makes the same sound. Ooh, I'm not sure if you heard that, but it's very satisfying. Fuck is this? The blocked condition. Oh shit, I'm missing a lot of things. Curl my fingers and knuckles all the time. My neck is the favorite to do. The moment your spine is cracking, you know that will be yeah, it feels good. I have a chiropractor who comes to my house every day to fix my spine. And now and then he does that thing where he twists my neck. You know how like in action movies people just sort of like there's a word for it, but like they just crack your neck and you're dead? You know, like that position of like one hand upwards, one hand downwards, and you just and then you're dead. He does the same thing to me, but in a way that actually cracks all of the spine behind my neck, and it's so satisfying. But that is not as scary as when I lay on the bed, my mom has to sit on top of my legs to keep my body still, and then he puts a towel over my neck, sort of like when he's choking me, and then he pulls me towards him so that my leg is stuck there because my mom is sitting on it, and then my neck is pull in the opposite direction, and then it pulls apart all of the spine in the middle. And that, oof, that is terrifying. The first time, it was so terrifying. It rocked my entire body. Like, it was terrifying. But now I get used to it. But every time he puts that towel on me, because there's always a little bit of a risk if you do it wrong, but every time he does it to me, I'm just like, you know what, it's okay if I die now. I always think that before he does it. I always think It's okay if I die now. And then I just relax, you know? Do you trust? You have to be very, very sure. The guy that is helping me, I'm not gonna dox him obviously, but he's a high profile chiropractor. Not that he's like a luxury kind of thing, but he's a really, really good doctor who's helped with, you know, some high profile clients. So he's got credit, okay? They could assassinate it as anything. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's important to find a really credible one, because this guy, he's doing it to, like, you know, important people. So if he makes a mistake, he's fucking dead, right? So the fact that he's been doing this for tens of years means that he's good. So he's good. But you have to be really, really careful, because there have been cases of people who just sort of learned it themselves and did it to their, you know, friends or families or whatever, and they fucking died. So don't do that. Be very careful in choosing. We're more like assassin. You know what's funny? I thought about it. I thought about being a therapist to high-profile people, but then I realized they're gonna tell me state secrets and then kill me. Right? They're gonna tell me secrets of, you know, their meetings and whatever the fuck, and just pour all their stress on me, and the moment I say, thank you, that will be 300, and they just pull out a gun and pang! Dead. Right? They're like, oh, finally, I don't have any stress anymore. And nobody's gonna tell my secrets. That's amazing. Goodbye. So... so I'm like, maybe another job. Gangsta. Oh my god. The chat is so funny. Look for the mafia. I don't know, man. Sometimes some things are just classified. Oh my god, Mimotoshi, you have such beautiful questions, but I suggest you save them for the deep talk streams. Because that's when I talk about them the most. You should watch yesterday's stream. I answered lots of those similar questions yesterday. Yes. The behavior question? Yes. Essentially, it's a two-way streak, you know? It's a two-way thing. Your personality determines your behaviors determine your personality. It is what it is. You haven't taught us anything yet. It's only that you didn't learn. As I said in the beginning, actually, I think you're late, that's why. I already told you my tips to revise for an exam. And if you're talking about essays, what I do is, look, you gotta think of an essay or any project that you do as a criminal case. You know that I've been binge watching The Blacklist too much. Look, try to make it interesting, okay? Don't just do it for the sake of doing it. Don't begrudgingly do it. That's not gonna be effective. Pretend like you're a professional, okay? Pretend like you are a researcher, that like you're a detective, like you're so interested in this thing, genuinely, and you have to find out the answer to everything. Now that's the mindset that you have to set before you go into anything, right? Sit yourself down and be like, all right, now I'm gonna do it, you know? Be a hacker, be something cool. Think of something cool, and then pretend like you're that. I know it sounds very theatrical, but it's important. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna gather as much information you have on the essay as possible, right? For example, what I have here for my essay. Oh, also, another thing, prepare, plan. You always gotta cite everything you read. What do I mean by that? I have an app called Zotero. You can download it as well. And it is a citation application. So you don't have to manually cite the sources that you have. And what I do is every week in my university, you have to read a bunch of papers. Now, people will just read, look through it a little bit and then throw it away. What I do, whenever I read any paper, I highlight the important parts while I read it. Then I close the document. Well, I still open the document, but I don't. I open a Word document called reading notes, and then I put in the Zotero citation, so I have the citation for next time. And then I'm gonna write down all the key points to the document, plus the pages in which the information, was cited, right? And I have to rewrite it in my own words so that I can understand it, which helps with memory and learning, right? Then, when you do that in your entire school year or university semester, at the end of the year or when you have an exam, it's super easy to find citations because you've already done it your entire semester. If you need any information, just pull out the reading notes. You got it. You got the exact page. You don't have to go back into any documents or whatever. You have it right there. Great for filling up the reference. You can cite the whole thing. I have the specific pages for everything that I read, which is amazing at the end of the year. Right, and then after you do that, like I said, here we go. You have the essay prompt, you have the topic. What you have to do, you have to highlight the parts that is important, and then you break that down into what you have to do. You have to break down the key terms. In any essay whatsoever, you have to specify the definitions of the key terms, right? You have to write in the simplest, most succinct. Don't think that if you speak, like, if you try to be an academic and speak like in a fucking jargon-filled mumbo-jumbo kind of way that is so fucking difficult that you're gonna get a high score, because you're not. The best types of essays are logical and simple and powerful because they make sense, right? Don't just write things that are long and fucking just a bunch of scrambled up, unorganized jargons. That's not going to get you anywhere. And and then write down the sources requirements. That's important. The word limit. The structure, you gotta write down. I put this every time I do an essay. I've been doing essays for years, right? But I still put this down so that I know exactly what is needed in the checklist, in the title, what do you need, in the introduction, what do you need, body, what do you need, conclusions, what do you need, so that I can always double check to see if I got the thing right. And then what I do is I go into the researching process, and as you can see here, that is Zotero citation. It does it for me, so I don't even have to do it. And I don't even have to do bibliography. The app does it for me as well. So then you go digging for definitions, and then after you look at any paper, it is very, very important that you look at the reference list so you get even more papers out of that. And then that is that. And then at the end, you here's the thing. For me, writing an essay is an ongoing process. You don't just go blink, 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 step 1, step 2, step 3, and then you're done. Sometimes while you're writing, you realize that your trajectory is wrong and you reroute. That's completely fine. And sometimes in essays, you got to be willing to let go of a block of text that you've already written. Sometimes you're like, oh my god, I wrote this so well and it sounds so cool, but it's irrelevant to what I'm writing about. Cut it. Cut it. If it's irrelevant, it is of no use. I don't care if you sound like Shakespeare. If it's irrelevant, cut it. And that's how you get good scores. Lost tons of marks for that. See? Exactly. The simpler you write things, the better. Because in order to write simply, you have to understand things. And they want you to understand things. Okay? They don't want you to know things, they want you to understand them. Also, another thing that nobody talks about, presentation. Make it beautiful. Add a little bit of extra effort in that cover page. Okay? When you choose a topic, choose the one that nobody talks about. You gotta think, and this is why psychology is important, you gotta think from the mind of the person who's marking you. They have hundreds of papers to go through. They're bored off their lives. You gotta give them something interesting. Okay? Something simple so that they don't have to squint over it, get all the grammatical errors out of here that is stupid. Alright? Keep it super simple so when they read it, they understand immediately. Keep those signposts in. They don't write an essay like you play Valorant. Okay? Don't make your enemies surprised. Don't surprise the person who's marking you. They want the least surprise possible. They want to be gently led down to a logical conclusion. They don't want you to just fucking surprise, motherfucker. Now I'm going to this point. And then after the entire essay, they're like, okay, it must be this one. And you're like, surprise, motherfucker, I came to a different conclusion. That's going to fuck you in the butt, okay? You gotta gently lead them like, okay, this is A1. Because of A1, here are the evidences for A1, the definition of A1. And A1 seemingly has evidence that leads to A2. Thus, I'm going to be discussing A2. Here is A2. You know, you gotta be like that. You gotta treat them like an old person on the walk, like on the sidewalk. They don't know where the fuck they're going. You gotta lead them there, right? Still, this is such an organized, concise writing method. I'm going to yoink it for myself. Thanks, Kay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Why am I moaning? I'm sorry. It just... You make me feel things. Don't act like you're smart, just be normal. Exactly. Oh no! I prefer the surprise motherfucker vibes. Then you should prefer lower marks, because that's what you're gonna get. I've also found that you should definitely research more than you need to. If your essay requires 5 sources from you, don't just read 5 sources. You need to read at least 10 to 15 sources. Because that's, you know, in order to get an overall background view of your topic, and also to switch between sources in the case that one doesn't qualify. So efficient and practical. That's hot. Bro. Sounds tiresome. Yeah. Of course. Nothing is free. Nothing is easy. Nothing great comes easily. You gotta sacrifice, man. Studying is hard. Okay, the spacing effect. Taking you so much time. I hope that doesn't bother. No. That's okay. It's actually funny because I never shared the way that I study or the way I do things to anybody. And so you gave me that opportunity and I thank you for that. I just do these things out of experience, you know? Like I just do these assignments a lot and over time I found a way to effectively do them. And yeah, I just do them without thinking of sharing it with anybody, so thank you for that. Sources, recipe, and I'm a math guy. Give me equations any day. Yeah, see, that's the difference between us, you know? Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science. We do things differently here. And that's why I'm never impressed when like a maths major or like an accounting major says, yeah, I got 90 or I got like 100 for my test exams. What have you got? And the Bachelor of Science student is like, I got 80. And the person's like, oh my god, you must be so dumb. Motherfucker, no, we just don't have an answer to anything. That's the difference, right? You guys have an answer. 1 + 1 is 2. Always. In arts, 1 + 1 equals the galaxy, the goldfish, and perhaps a leaf on the tree. Maybe not, maybe yes. Could be, could not. There are supportive evidence, there isn't. Like, you know, it's complex. But that's the fun of it, isn't it? 1 + 1 equals discuss. Exactly. That's what it is. So in my university, 80 plus is actually A+. And especially for Bachelor of Arts. If you have 80 in arts, bitch, you good. Okay? You is good. But it's a completely different thing with like arts or economics, you know, commerce, whatever. Well, not with arts, with maths or commerce or sciences and stuff. One second. ASMR stream 1. I've already made it. Just look at my channel. I've already made it. Okay. Plush toy pigs. Adorable. I love this. Oh wait, you can't see it. There we go. Look at that. Plush toy pigs. Dinosaurs. This could be a good one. There it is. There it is. The thing that I'm looking for. I regret not knowing you sooner because my only 2 streamers I watch doesn't stream daily and I can't focus when alone. Oh, that's perfect. I'm happy to be your everyday streamer. Do you have a particular stream schedule? I usually stream from after 8 p.m. GMT plus 7, and that is Vietnamese time, by the way, if you're in Vietnam. Yeah, every night. But if you really want to know when I stream exactly, because sometimes it switches from 8 to 9 to 10, if you want to know exactly when, then you should join my Discord server, link in the description down below. And I always put out notifications, except yesterday, I forgot. Like, I have been putting out notifications reliably and consistently for the last almost a year, I would say. But literally yesterday, for some reason, I forgot. It's the first time. Surprised me. But yeah. Except for yesterday, I always post my notifications there beforehand, so go ahead, join Discord. You're already on the Discord server. That's perfect then. That's perfect. Too chill, too deep, she forgot.
I forgot. I need an assistant to, like, remind me every night.
Self-made or somewhere, because it's kind of chill. It is actually a gift. So I'm super happy talking about it. It was a birthday gift from one of the viewers. So one of my viewers is a music producer. Well, I would say a remixer, I would say. And his name is Truth. And he actually created a whole album for me for like BGM. And that's what I love. That's like one of the best birthday gifts ever that I've ever received from a viewer. And it's really great. Yeah. A KROWKO voice pack. True. Truly one and only. The only streamer actively watch. The only community I've joined and participate. I'm so happy. That's wholesome. It's really cool and wholesome, indeed. It's really cool. It's those moments, you know? It's those moments where you can concretely see the results. The fruits that was born by this channel. That and when I receive merch feedback pictures, because you know I draw and I design those clothes and I know what it looks like, but it always feels so different when I see a fan, a viewer take a picture of themselves wearing that merch, you know, like Johan the other day, he posted in front of Changi Airport, I think, like in Singapore, and then somebody else posts when they were in Europe, and somebody else posts when they're in Asia, and it's so amazing, and it sort of like slaps me in the face, was like, yo, this is the effect you're having, you know, this is the reality of your influence. And I get that sounds very narcissistic, but in a way, what I think about every day is not, you know, how famous am I gonna become? I just think, okay, what am I gonna stream today? Is it gonna be a game? Is it gonna be chat? Is it gonna okay, and make the thumbnail? Okay, what time? Like, I think in small fragments of what I have to do, right? I don't usually stop and celebrate or stop and congratulate myself or you guys for what we've been able to achieve with each other. So moments like that really, you know, brings the point home to me and be like, yo, this is amazing. You should feel great about it. So yeah. I feel engaged here the most. You shouldn't feel strange. That's kind of what we're shooting for. Tomboy, it's a plus, for sure. Proud mummy moment. No, you a real one. Oh god, I gotta stretch again. It's not cracking now. That's not my back, by the way. That's a chair. Me, I have these pieces. Do you have a plan on any collabs? I don't. Well, I do have a few people that I want to collab with. One of them being also a VTuber, a Vietnamese VTuber. His name is Antaka. You guys can check him out. Antaka. He's amazing. I've already planned with him, but then my back, you know, the incident with my spine happened, and then I got to put that on hold, and ever since, you know, we plan to play Left 4 Dead 2 together, so that's one. I have two of my real life friends that I usually quote-unquote collab, but I play with them. Adam and Albert, you guys know him already. I have Frey Ryzen, also a VTuber, EN VTuber. Those are I have Hollow, which is one of my longest YouTube friends. Content creator friend. He's a Twitch streamer now. Who else? Tsuki, maybe Kozeni as well, also a EN VTuber. I have a lot of people that I can contact, but let's be fair, I'm pretty lazy. Number one. Number two, if anybody tells me, and I get this a lot, they're like, oh, why don't you fucking collab with this person or that person, like, you know, it might increase some views, and I'm like, I don't give a shit about views. I don't plug him, actually, because, I mean, yeah, you can plug him, but he actually doesn't like that. He specifically told me to not do it because he is very particular about his viewership, meaning he has a filter for what kind of viewers he'd like to welcome on his channel. He's pretty strict about that, which is one of the reasons why I like him, because he's very straightforward. He's very like, these are the rules, and I'm not going to negotiate, and I love that, right? But yeah, but if you're a cool person, if you're not going to be annoying and stupid, then sure, you can join him. I just don't want to push annoying and stupid people over there so that he has to deal with them, you know. Bayonetta. I did play Bayonetta. Thank you so much, Mimoto-ji. Mimoto-ji, sorry, Mimoto じゃないね。Mimoto-ji. Thank you so much. Yes, the tie-dye t-shirt. That's the first time I have tie-dye t-shirt. So you can get it. Hell yeah, bro. I like him, right? That's quite admirable. It's very admirable. He's very selective of his audience. Yeah, I really like that. And when you watch his streams, you feel super comfortable. It's like a family in there. It truly is, because it's such a tight-knit community. And because he's selective of the members, he makes sure that there's no bad apples in there, you know, so you feel very safe and loved in that community. Great timing as well. It's close to summer. Might as well go to grab one. Yay! Dude, I'm smiling. I'm so happy. Merch is just... It's so special to me because I've always wanted to have, like, to open a clothing line. And one of my dreams was to have, like, to see people on the street wearing my merch. But now, I don't see people on the street wearing my merch, but I see people all around the world wearing my merch, and that's just insane to me. And I love it. I love that you guys support me. And, you know, normally merch is about, like, body pillows and, like, booby mouse pads, and, you know, I'll get there eventually, but I don't even have to do things that are just strictly about my VTuber model, but you guys are still supporting it, you know. It's more about the artistic expression, but you guys support it, so I love that. I can't make an excuse for being a failure now. Exactly. Let's succeed together, boys. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't say I'm good, but, you know, I try. Let's try together. No excuses. Oh, by the way, I'm restarting my martial arts class tomorrow. I've been taking a break because I had COVID, and it's pretty dangerous to have intense workout after COVID. But I think it's been a while, and I'm feeling better now. So tomorrow, my martial arts teacher is coming back. And yeah, Punchy Kyoko. Absolutely. Punchy Kyoko coming back. I think I'll be shit though. I think tomorrow my body will shake. Because it's been a while. It's been a while since I've punched somebody. Which martial art? It's Wushu Sanda, so bao tán thủ mọi người. Wushu Sanda. Wushu, yeah. But it's not, there are different brands of Wushu, so Wushu can be like the one, like when they sort of dance, kind of, with the sword, and they wear like really colorful things, and it looks like in the movies. But Wushu Sanda for me is like, it's sort of like kickboxing. It's more towards, what's that word? Self-protection, and it's more straightforward. The performance wushu is different. Performance wushu is more like the movements, you know, like the beautiful movements, Chinese and shit like that. But what I learn is more like how to, like if you get raped in the middle of the street, where do you punch, where do you kick to, you know, stop the guy. I say that as a very like simplified version of it, but it's basically like kickboxing but with more, and it's a martial art, and it's not just, you know, it's not it has more discipline. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry. Jeez. Okay, there it is. Oh no. My chat's lagging. Sorry, I can't read yet, sorry. I can't read yet, sorry. Nanda. Where is it? Eh? My fucking internet, I swear. Bro, fuck out of here with this internet. Fuck, what are you? Oh, are you kidding me? My internet sucks ass. Self-defense, that's the word. I said self-protection. Have any concerns about you doing cardio? No, he wants me to do it. He says, go out there and be strong, okay? Go out there and do everything you can to increase the blood circulation in your body. And he loves the fact that I'm doing martial arts. He loves it. He actually encourages me to do it because how do I say it? It increases your flexibility. And a lot of the stretching exercise that I do while, before, during, and after my martial arts class is greatly beneficial for my spine. So. Internet fun time. No, it's okay. It's okay, I got it. Talking about funds, the other day I bought a pill for my dog. It's a deworming pill, but it's like a really high quality one with a bunch of other effects. It's 500,000 VND for a deworming tablet for a dog. 500,000. Jesus fuck. You know? That's insane. But I paid anyways, because I'm a sucker for that dog. But yeah, it's not so much about my funds as my guinea pigs and my dog's funds. Oh, they're expensive little pets. I don't sneak into internet cafes. Oh my god, Johan! I love the fact that you remember the detail about me tiptoeing. Thank you so much. That's adorable. When you care about others, you naturally listen to them, right? And vice versa. That's adorable. It's so adorable. I just had to make it weird. Whoa. What's today's stream? Read the title. My first time watching a stream. Thank you for coming in. Oh my god, this opened my mind. Look at this. They tested on children. The incentive was a reward of a sticker, conditional upon effort. But that was a lie. The stickers were always awarded because otherwise children who did not get stickers might have been distressed through their participation in the study. I swear to fuck, this is what happened to us when we were younger. They were like little stickers for the students who did the best in class. Oh my god. I can't believe they... Oh jeez. That's exactly that. It's filming on, bro. We're the fucking lab rats, bro. Jesus Christ. My life is a lie. Fucking collecting filming on like it mattered. It didn't. Man. My life is a lie. Oh jeez. I lost mine when I shitted my pants. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Asking really smart questions I can't understand. Participation awards. Right. Hold on, Mom. Wow, that is interesting. Okay. Oh, what? Huh? Okay, I fucked it somehow. I got something wrong. Mimotoji, you have such beautiful questions. Just save it for the deep talks or the chatting streams. I will answer all of them. No. I love it. I just want you to remember them and keep them noted down because they are amazing questions, but I just don't have the time to answer them now. But I love to answer them deeply in a chatting stream. So quiet I can hear breathing. Deep talk for tomorrow's stream. It was literally yesterday's stream. Wouldn't it be pretty repetitive for me to do the same thing? So close to each other? I gotta space it out a little bit. That's what I usually do. Sometimes I really want to do like Valorant streams 2-3 days in a row, but I just think that that doesn't, you know, support my vision of like the diversified content. So I try to space out the stream ideas. I've thought of it, but my physical health does not allow it. Voice acting, I mean. Sleepies. Very sleepies. I think I might end the stream soon. Don't want to push myself over the limit. Yeah, I'm gonna end it now. Well, that was very effective. That was an effective stream. We ended up with quite a lot of information. Now, obviously, I did stop a lot of times to start talking, but you guys motivated me to study for at least, I would say, 2 hours, or at least 1 hour. Even so, that's good. So yeah, man, I'm so sleepy. Reading is the easiest way to sleep, to start sleeping, personally. So I'm gonna have a good night. I'm gonna have a good night tonight. Hopefully you too. Thanks for existing. Keep it up. That's it from me. And see you tomorrow. Mwah. Goodbye, everybody. Good night.
We are preparing for the descent of flight KR-13 into hell. Local time is eternal, and the temperature is hot as balls. Please check around your seats for any personal belongings, especially KROWKO merch available in the link in the description. Please also make sure that your subscribe button is pressed and the notification bell is turned on. Use caution when joining the Discord server, as you may be subject to degeneracy, shitposting, and a very wholesome and loving community. If you require deplaning assistance, please report to the comment sections down below. The captain will be very pleased to assist you. On behalf of KROWKO Airlines and the entire Crow Army crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip. We are looking forward to seeing you again on board in the future. Thank you.